All right. All right, audio. Hello. Hello. Audio. Hello. What time is it? Hey, hey, what's happening, man? There we go. We got something now. Oops, so we got some feedback for some reason. Cut that one off. Nope, that's on. Off. Off. Oh, darn, I even forgot to turn the radio on. All right. Darn it. There we go. Hey, hey, how's it going tonight, y'all? How y'all doing out there in Radio Land? KD0JNQ, Net Control would like to take and say, hey, is there any emergency traffic? Bring it on in if there's any emergency traffic. KD0JNQ. All right, no emergency traffic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, what I'd like to do is first say thank you for everybody who came through. And then I'd like to say thank you for everybody who's on, hi, Mike, on YouTube. And we're really looking forward to getting YouTube started. So we've got some really, really faithful people there. And we'd like to find some more. So if you're wanting to just kind of sit back and enjoy watching me, uh, come on in, man, because we're looking forward to that. So there's here and there's YouTube. So you got your choices, and it's all totally legal. Just to let you know, it's been looked at for a long time. So anyway, next, what I'd like to do is I'd like to say thank you for all those who came to the net or to the club meeting last week. Thank you for coming in and having a good time and just your input and all that there is to keep the club moving forward. And I hope that you never be afraid to show if you're. I'm just going to say this in the best way I know how, because the club really needs to be believed in and helped moved on with. If you're one of those that are frustrated with things, please go. Please let them know how to fix it or what you'd like to see. And that's all I got to ask because that's the only way it's going to get better for all of us and we'll see improvement. I'm going to let the repeater do its thing and then I'm going to key back up and we'll go with the lineup. All righty then. Here I am. Are you ready? Okay. Starting on Thursday night, 7 p.m. on 146,880 is the Aries net. Bring it on in there and enjoy that net and have a good time because Corey will be there at 7 o'clock just to run the show. Okay, then we go from, and oh, that's at 600 off with a 700 or the 77.0 hertz tone. So if you're going to come on, it's going to take that to enjoy. Okay, next. It's 8 o'clock on Friday night. Roger, well, it's John, right hand side, who I think is the main one. Roger's let him use the repeater to get it started, and John's neck control. Roger will be there to sit and converse. So if you want to learn anything about fusion and even have some input on what goes on either side, come on in there and be there at 8 o'clock. It's on 147315, and that's at $600 or plus 600, not off. It's plus 600. And just go on up there and learn how fusion works and help us figure out how to better make access of some of the features that they have for you. Okay, I'm going to let the repeater do its thing. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Now, got the repeater up and doing its thing. So what I want to do is also, I also want to take and, okay. I also want to take and bring it into play that as you take that part of it, wow, something happened here. I'm not sure what we got going on. Hold on, I better change microphones. Okay, also to take and go on to Sunday night, starting at 7 o'clock. And it's 6 o'clock here pretty soon. I'm not sure what it is, but they're talking here come after Christmas, I believe. They're going to have a net on the 910. I think it's 146.910 with 600 off tone, y'all. And that net is going to be a class net. And it's going to be just so people can take and sit back and study for taking the extra test. So that'll be coming out of down there. Then at 7 o'clock is this 700, and it's 600 off with a 77.0 hertz tone. And then at 7:30 we have Clinton, and that's at 145.430. And that's 600 off with a 100 hertz tone. Then at 7:45. At 7:45, we go with the simplex net at 146.475. Even. Bam. It's simplex, so it's even. And we go there. Then we go at 8 o'clock is the official W0BXR Radio Club net, and that's at 146.880, 77 hertz at PL with at 600 off. And then I'm going to let the repeater do its thing one more time. Okay, and then, man, this is going to be a lot to go on. We're going to have to start 10 minutes early. Hey, and then we got at 8:30 or so on the sideband, 144.265 is Pat with the sideband net up there. So we got all that taken care of. I don't know of any other things that are going on at this particular time. So what we'll do is we'll just key it up and call it out. How about it, Scott County? Bring it on, Scott County. KD0 JNQ, it's all about you. Let's go.
This is Alpha Echo 0, India Tango, AE0YT, Mike in Long Grove. No traffic. Good evening, Steve, and the net.
All right, Mike, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it, and we'll look forward to hearing from you in a little bit. Who's the next Scott County check-in? Bring it on in, KD0 JNQ. All right.
This is Corey, KF0 CVR.
KF0 CVR. Corey. Hey, thanks for coming in, Corey, and we're looking forward to hearing from you if you're here, and we'll get on down with that one. All right, got Corey. How about it? Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? KD0JNQ.
This is
Yeah.
KB9 LOB, Brandon Bettendorf, no traffic.
9 KB9 LOB KD9 LOB. Brandon, thanks for coming in, Brandon. Appreciate it, and you have a nice evening. And hopefully you're here later. If not, well, we'll catch you then next week. How about it? Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? KD0JNQ. I hope all right. Yeah.
November 1 Alpha Whiskey Bravo. Mitt from Bettendorf, good evening, Steve, and everyone on the net.
All right, Mitt. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. That's number 2. Net control. He's an awesome dude. We need to get him on a couple of nets calling. Anyway, thanks for coming in, Mitt. Appreciate it, and look forward to hearing from you a little later. How about it? Do we have any other Scott County check-ins?
This is
That's a new one.
AE0SG, AJ, and Davenport. Quick in and out because I'm working, but I'm going to say hi to everybody.
All right, AJ. Thanks for coming in. I'm gonna put check here by your name and put you're working so I remember that I don't bother you at work. But thanks for coming in, AJ. We appreciate it, man. How about it? Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? KD0JNQ.
This is
Bill.
E0SAW, Matt in Davenport.
All right, Matt Matt. Are you down there by Duck Creek, right off of Division? Oh, hello, Matt. I may not push that key down hard enough. Are you down by Duck Creek, right down by Division there?
No, I'm a little further east. East side of Brady.
All right, okay. I was just curious, so I just had to ask. Okay, thanks a lot, man. Appreciate it. We'll catch you when we get back to you here. I just had to ask real quick because I thought I knew where you lived, but I guess I don't. Okay, how about it? Do we have any other Scott County check-ins? KD0JNQ.
This is KF0IGI, Joyce of Bettendorf. No traffic.
I. All right, Miss Joyce, top notch, and it was nice to see you at the meeting too. Do we have any other check-ins from Scott County? Bring it on in. All right, we'll call it again. One more call. How about it, Scott County? KD0JNQ. All right, we'll move on to Clinton County. How about it, Clinton County? Are you there?
0 CTV mobile.
Mr. Pat, thanks for coming in, man. If we can catch up with you in a little bit, we'll get right back to you. Thanks for coming through, man. How about it? Anybody else up there in Clinton? KD0JNQ.
Hey, Steve, this is W1HAM. Just one quick thing I want to mention about the Clinton Net that I heard, so I pass it on to you.
Okay, go ahead, Kelly. Bring it on in just so we know what's going on, man.
Okay, there's having some repeater issues on the 4-3 machine, and I'm pretty sure it's unplugged at the moment, and I'm pretty sure that Roger invited everyone up to his repeater to do the Clinton Net. So that's all I know. I'm just telling you what I heard. W1HAM.
Okay, Kelly, thanks a lot. We'll announce it. Here's what I'll do. This is what I'm going to do, okay? What we're going to do is re-announce the Clinton net at 7:30, okay, y'all? It sounds like it's having problems. I knew it was having issues last week. It sounds like they found out how to get around the issues till they get it fixed. It sounds like they're going up to 147.315, and I know that's plus 600, okay? Plus 600. Now, as far as the PL tone, Kelly, do you know the PL tone on that one?
I believe it's 114.8, 114 something, I think. KF0CVR.
KF0CVR, this is KD9JP. KD0JNQ, I believe it is 114.8. That's what I have in my radio over here. 114.8. I believe it is. Over. KD0JNQ, KF0CVR, and KD9JP for clarification.
Okay, thank you. We appreciate that, Anthony. And what I want to do is let you know, it sounds like it's 114.8. If not, try 0.2. I believe that's the other one that's in there. 114.2. But I would go to 0.8 and give her a try, and then they'll be up there for those Clintonites and those people who like to go visit with the Clintonites. So you go on up there and give her a holler, man. And do we have any other Clinton County check-ins? KD0JNQ.
N2AM with a question out of place.
Go ahead, N2AM.
Hey, hi, Steve, and the rest of the net. Were you talking about the Rogers repeater? Yeah, you was talking about Rogers repeater. Okay, sorry. I just kind of turned it on. So if you're talking about Rogers, 114.8.
That's what we needed to hear. Okay, there we go. We got two people, and they confirmed it that the PL tone is 114.8, and that's where Clinton sounds like they're going to be checking in. So y'all go on up there, and if they're not, somebody will be there checking in, and they'll do it anyway. I know they will. Roger's a pretty good guy up there. So anyway, you got that right there, and there you go. So head on up there instead of 145.430, because I know they were having a lot of trouble last week too. Next, what we're going to do is we're just going to call it out and move right on down the line because it's getting a little late. How about at Cedar County, KD0JNQ? Okay, how about at Muscatine? Muscatine. Oh, by the way, Kevin, I checked you in and put you in on the Scott County too. How about at Muscatine? Are you out there? KD0JNQ. All right, there we go. Let's go across the river. How about at Rock Island County, Illinois? KD0JNQ.
K9JOZ. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, JOZ. How you doing tonight, man? Okay. It's Frank. Oh no, Frank is DOZ. I'm not sure. K9JOZ. I thought it was Eric, but it might be Frank. Anyway, you'll have to let me know. Is this Eric or Frank?
This is Eric in Moline.
I thought so. I'm sorry. Forgive me for the Frank thing. I just paged over and you guys' call is really close too. So anyway, thanks for coming in, Eric. We appreciate it. And you have a very nice evening. We'll look forward to hearing from you in a little bit if you're here. Do we have any other Rock Island County check-ins? KD0JNQ. All right. How about it, Henry County? Check in and let us know how you're doing because you're going to be the first off the bat. So get her done. How about it, Henry County?
KD0JNQ, this is KD9JUP. Steve, how's my signal with my lights on there? KD0JNQ from KD9JUP. I have my AC line filter plugged in. How's my signal report there? Over.
You're doing pretty good. A little bit of snow with you, but you're doing fine. Go ahead, man. Right now.
Well, the good thing is, next month I'm kind of excited to get my shunt checked out, and on January 17th I may have my cousin come in and keep me company and stuff, and my whole family will be rooting for me, and I don't have the ham community that's on the air right now will be saying the same thing. So I'll let you know how all that goes, and that's pretty much it there. Steve, KD0JNQ from KD9JP. Have a happy holidays and a happy new year. If I don't talk to you for a couple days, over.
You got it, Anthony. You got it. And thanks for coming in, man. I do appreciate it, and thank you very much. Gosh. Ladies and gentlemen, there's something I do need to say because Anthony just said something about it. So I'm going to just flat out put a little more, few other words, and ask you to pray for Anthony to get through. He's got a little bit of surgery. I'm not sure what exactly. I don't think that would be proper. But I do want to just say, please remember Anthony in your prayers because it's something he needs, and that way he can take and get through this, and the Lord will get him through and put him where he needs to be. And I just make that special request that you just remember Anthony, and yeah, we'll just leave it at that because that's about as far as I think it needs to go for now. And thanks, Anthony, for coming in. I hope you don't mind me just asking that request. I wouldn't have if you wouldn't have brought it up, but just you saying something about it, I just wanted to do that. Okay, next, we're going to come back up into Rock Island County. Eric, are you there? K9JOZ, bring it on in, man. It's all about you. How in the world's your week? KD0JNQ.
Yeah, K9JOZ, good evening, Steve and the net. Good to hear everybody checking in. It's been a good week in terms of the ham hobby. Got a in-fed half wave put up Thursday, just in time for the 10-meter contesting, and that's been working really well, so I'm pleased to be able to join the HF World and made a few contacts. The West Coast yesterday for the 10-meter contest, and then this evening just kind of putzing around in the shack.
I'm sorry for my attitude to you.
Listening to some chatter all the way on the
I just want you
East
people
Coast.
to know.
So it's been a good time. It's been fun. I'll turn it back over to the net, K9JOZ.
All right. Yeah. Good to hear somebody showed up there and was with them. And gosh. Thank you, Eric, for checking in, and thank you for keeping up with that part of things. Next, I'm going to go on up, and I'm going to look for W1HAM and see. You got any more you need for us, Kelly? How in the world you doing, my friend? KD0JNQ, it's all about you.
Hey, Steve. Yep, this is W1HM. Thanks for doing the net, and I really don't have a whole lot to say. Just wish everybody a happy holidays, and just remember that the next meeting is at the Bettendorf Public Library, first Tuesday of the month, because of the holiday. But we are going to have a meeting at the Bettendorf Public Library, same time as always, but it's going to be Tuesday. So that's pretty much it. I'll get right back to you, Steve. Have a good one. W1HM.
All right, and you too, Kelly. I just need to say thank you for being who you are. You are too, in the job you're going to do as president. Thank you very much. And I say that from the bottom of my heart. Pat, bring it on in here. GVB, it's all about you. KD0JNQ. Get her done, my friend. What do you got going on?
Horrible. Okay, we're going to clear 7-3, everybody. 0 GDB.
Well, thanks, Pat, for coming in and trying anyway, man. Appreciate it. And we're going to look forward to hearing from you up on the 265. Gosh, sorry about that. The repeater being so cracky. All right, here we go. We're going to just go right on up here, and we're going to we're going to do a little bit of moving around. How about it? And the reason is because I know these people are going to be heading on up to Rogers repeater here pretty soon for the Clinton net. All right, how about it, Brandon? How about a KD9LOB? Bring it on in. How in the world are you doing, my friend? KD0JNQ. Okay, Brandon's kind of moved on. How about it? I believe, Kevin, what in the world you got going on, man? And 2 a.m., bring it on in. KD0JNQ.
Come in here a little bit. Got a couple things to cover. This is N2M. Hi, everybody. First off, I did get an email from Pete Speck out at the Weather Bureau, thanking us for our efforts on making the Skywarn Recognition Day go off well. Do not know how many contacts were made or how many National Weather Service stations we got work, but want to find that out. The other thing I wanted to bring up is that Corey and I are going to do a little maintenance on the 8A repeater. So if you are on 8.8 come Wednesday morning and it's not working, it's probably because we're doing some maintenance on it. A little bit of crackling going on, so we're going to check things out. That's it for me there, Steve. Back to you, N2M.
All right, you heard that. So if there's a little bit going down on the 8.8 and you're not ready for it and you're not sure what it is, it's Corey and Kevin up there working on it. When they get done, it will be top notch. Also, there's a little something that just like to hear from everybody on, and just want to know how many people out here use Echolink. And be ready to answer that question for us next week, okay? We just want to know. I just want to know how many people use Echolink here, and we'll go from there. All right. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to check it out. We got that one. We got this one. Now we're going to go to KF0ITI, the sweet boys of the club. Bring it on, Joyce. It's all about you. Let's go. All right, looks like Joyce has moved on. She's probably up at the Clinton net. So what we're going to do next is we're going to go to N1 SAW. Mr. Matt, bring it on in. KD0JNQ.
Good evening, Steve, and the rest of the net. Yeah, that's Kilo Echo 0, Sierra Alpha Whiskey.
Yeah, I think that's what I called. I'm not sure what I called, to be honest with you. Yeah, go ahead. Bring it on in. How in the world are you doing, man? KD0JNQ.
Actually, I'm sorry, Steve. I think you might have called somebody else.
Yeah, but is this Matt?
Yeah. All right. No, it's been a lot of stuff going on this week. Went out, got a Christmas tree for the family, nice real one, and Made my first homebrew antenna. Got a quarter wavelength up in the attic. And setting up the
Echolink,
shack.
Mike,
Got a
yeah.
little mobile
trying to get
unit
it
mounted here as a base station radio for now. And just been talking to a couple of people on the repeaters and had a good conversation over the weekend and learned a lot of good information to help me get going again. So I'd appreciate it and hope everyone else is having a good week, and will have a good week next week.
You got it, man. Yeah, I will. I know. And thanks for coming in with the other information. Cool to hear that you built your first antenna, and people are helping you out with everything you need. That's awesome. Those are the kinds of reports we all need, because just knowing how we're standing there behind you. So thanks a lot. Appreciate it, Matt. And yes, I did call you, but for some reason, the knothead behind the microphone wrote down the wrong call sign. I'm going to scold him and make sure he doesn't do that anymore. The next, what we're going to do is we got N1OWB. Oscar Whiskey Bravo. Yeah, Mitt. How in the world are you doing, Mr. Mitt? Bring it on in. KD0JNQ.
Hey, Steve and everyone on the net. It's Mitt here. Had a good week, a good weekend. Busy week coming up for the swimming. We got a meet out of town in Cedar Rapids on Tuesday night. We got a meet in town here on Thursday night, and a meet in Iowa City on Saturday day. So we'll be traveling and having some fun. So, but otherwise, your life is good. So, Steve, with that, in the interest of brevity, I'll send it back to you. This is November 1 Alpha Whiskey Bravo, standing clear.
November 1 Alpha Whiskey. Why did I put A there? Alpha Whiskey Bravo. Okay, all right, Mitt. Thank you. Gosh, really appreciate it. I got to learn to quit talking to myself. Everybody's going to think I'm wacko. Anyway, thanks for coming in, Mitt. Appreciate it, and we'll look forward to hearing from you next week. And gosh, thank you. Anyway, next, what I want to do is go to KD9 LOB. How about it, Brandon? Are you out there, Mr. Brandon? Bring it in if you are. KD0JNQ. Okay, how about a KF0CVR? DVR, which is, I don't know. Anyway, CVR. Come on in, Corey. It's all about you, man. How in the world is it going? And are you at home? Got the night off?
Well, that's a negative, sir. At work. But the home ham shack has moved into the basement by the fireplace. It's nice and warm now. Still have the ham shack in the garage, but a couple different locations now. So made it more comfortable for the winter. Other than that, yeah, not a whole lot going on. I'm enjoying a couple new Yaezy radios, getting them set up. The 400 at home. It's working well.
Oh,
and 200 in the truck. Yeah, other than that, been having a good time on the Aries Nets on Thursdays. Appreciate everybody checking in there. And this Thursday, I believe, I'll be working. John will be hosting the net. So M0RHS will be there this Thursday. And that's all I got for you here. Got to do some work here eventually. KF0 CVR. Thank you, Steve.
all right. Yeah. Thank you, Corey, for coming in, man. And next, in answer to your question, I didn't get it typed yet, Mike. I've been trying. Yes, Echolink. Bring it on in. AE0IT. It's all about you, Mr. Mike. What do you got going on, dude? Uh-oh. Well, we must have Mike caught up there on in the Clinton net. So we'll just take and maybe give him a call here in a little bit, and just in case he gets done. Do we have any other check-ins? Any late check-ins? Bring it on in. KD0JNQ. Let's go.
KD0JNQ, KD0IT. Sorry, I was on the wrong VFO there. Just wanted to say not a whole lot going on. Getting ready to head up to Clinton. I see there was some activity there. And so I'll keep it short. Wish you a great week, and we'll talk to you here next Sunday night. KD0JNQ, AE0IT.
All right, Mr. Mike, made me feel good. That's a confidence builder for me. That's something I do all the time. Anyway, thanks, Mike. Appreciate you coming in, my friend. And appreciate you being as loyal as you've been. Makes you a very good friend, and I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, with that in store, do we have any other late check-ins? Anybody want to buy, sell, or trade?
WB0VQP late check-in.
Who was that?
Whiskey Bravo 0, Victor, Quebec, Papa.
Victor, Quebec. Oh, is this Terry?
That's Roger.
Oh, hey, Terry. Thanks for checking in, man. Appreciate it. Gosh, come on in here and let us know what you got going on. What's up, man? How's life been? It's all about you. Get her done.
Well, I've been sick since the other night. I came down with some kind of a flu bug after our dinner the other night. But as I said the other night at the meeting, doggone it, we maintain all these repeaters and nobody seems to use them. Guys, let's try to get on there and just announce you're out running around or what you're doing, ask if anybody else is around, and we'll chit-chat about it. I'm getting ready to retire, and I hope to spend some time around here lately on 700-880.
All right. You heard it all there, too. You know, Terry, I want to comment on that, too. We've got Terry who wants to start using the repeater. We do have Tim and Bob in the evenings, I think, yet. I got to make sure I turn the radio on. I've been real busy this week, so I haven't got to talk to them. And we've got other people that jump in. We got Clayton during the day. I caught him a couple times this week and got to talk to him. And there's others. This is the whole purpose of what I do here, and I'm hoping that it gets appreciated, is to draw y'all in so people like you guys and Terry can meet each other and know that there's a want to sit and talk during the week too, and get to be friends and even closer friends. And that's why I love doing what I do, because y'all come in and y'all get to know each other better. And Terry, I hope that's saying it really well, especially in an aspect where we want to get this all built up and get it going again. Get it to where there was a comment made about a month ago here that Davenport is the friendliest repeaters on the air that a couple people have ran into. There were 2 comments made about that. And that's where we'd like to keep it going. And I'm just going to let it go and just say, hey, Terry, if you got anything more you want to say, bring it on in. KD0JNQ.
No, that's it. It's kind of like, well, we subsidize these things and keep them running. Let's use them, doggone it. So that's all I have. Back to you, WB0VQP.
WB0. Okay, got it right. All right. Okay. Thanks for coming in, Terry. We really appreciate it. And we'll look forward to hearing from you hopefully next week. Do we have any other late check-ins? KD0JNQ. All right. It looks like we got all that on out and got that aired out. So that's pretty cool. So if y'all get a chance, just kind of think about what I can do here on Sunday nights to encourage more people, and I would love your input. Okay, in what we can do during the week with all of us. I'd love your input. So it's just a thought for next week: is what can we do to make it better? And thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm going to return the repeater back to its intended use. Y'all have a nice evening. KD0JNQ. And we'll see you later. 7 and 3. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That was very rude of me to walk away from y'all. I want to thank you all for coming in here too. And you sit here and you listen to me talk to myself and all that kind of stuff. Thank you very, very much. Thank you for helping pursue things that need to be done. I finally got this working. This is the second week in a row again where it's working straight through. And I'm going to ask you YouTubers, okay, to do two things for me. And I don't know how to ask the one, but I'm going to just flat out ask it. Number one, that each one of us could become licensed general operators. And I'm speaking about me too. I'm going to work on this over the next couple of 3 weeks. Also, and when I say that you don't have to go out buy a bunch of radios, just that we can show that ham radio is a place where we want to be. Okay. And number two is that you could tell me what I can do to make YouTube better, other than keeping it straight and not messing around with the cams and that kind of thing. Just tell me what I can do to take and your ideas on being able to take and get people. Now, there we go. Get people to even want to be on the YouTube broadcast for the 700 net, which I call the 2 meter of the Quad City swap and jab net, and to really want to get involved. Now, I know there's 2 listeners. I'm not sure who the other one is because it seems like Mr. Trump and Michael are the only ones. Michael are the only ones that were on here typing messages. So whoever number 3 is, I'm asking that you would get out and help us with this too. Thank you very much for all that you 4 people every week since we started this. Get on the air and enjoy it. Thank you for that. Really, thank you. What I'm going to do now is turn this thing off. I'm going to give you a week to think about what I can do to improve YouTube. And I've got a couple ideas, so I want to try them, but I'm not sure if they need to be announced yet. Thank you. Y'all have a very nice evening. KD0JNQ. Good day. Returning Ustream back to its regular intended use. Good day. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Mr. Trump is, you got it. Thank you.